Hey friends, welcome to Keim Farms. I'm Crystal, and today we've got a lot to do. But in this video, I'm going to be separating our pepper plants that we planted. They've started growing, they're little seedlings, but they're getting crowded fast. So we're going to be separating those into their own individual pots, getting them ready for our plant sale that will be coming up here in a few months. Gotta get in here and get some pots, some individual pots. All right, we got several options. These are, looks like our cups. Those are more medium size. Probably in here is what we're gonna need. Oh. Yeah, that looks like it will do. I've got lots of small pots and our cups. These seedlings have gotten to the point where they're kind of starting to struggle a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start putting them in their own individual pots, getting them ready for sale. They've started to dry out very quickly, almost within, I water them in the morning and they're already dried out by the end of the evening. So fast that I've even lost a few here in the back that just got too dry. So they really need to get in their own individual pots. So we're going to get started on that. I've got some cups and things that I've saved from last year. We use red solo cups, or it doesn't have to be red. We use some plastic cups. We also try to save any pots that we have gotten from things we bought at the local nursery, just to kind of save and reuse as much as possible. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the luffas because they need to get in their own pots the most because they're big and they're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're kind of like a squash. They grow pretty, or they are a squash. They are a squash and they grow fairly quickly, but we wanted to get these started early because it takes so long for the luffa to grow to form a sponge. I've got a seedling growing here in my dirt. I wonder what it is. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I got a little seedling in there. That's fun. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do too is take the insert out. All right, so let's see if we can get some of these luffas out of here. So you guys can, it probably won't focus, but if you guys can see those roots, it's got some pretty nice roots on it. We're gonna try to divide these two gently. Don't disturb them too much. There we go. Got a hole in here. Put that guy right down in there. There we go. The luffa. Make a hole for this next one. I'm hoping to sell a bunch of these at the market. I've never seen luffas for sale, and I don't know that a lot of people know what they are. But through us selling them at the market and talking to different people, people are very interested in them, and so there might be some interest in getting these luffa plants. I'm trying to be very careful as I pull these out because they're so fragile. Try not to pull or break the roots, just gently separating the ones that have more than one. And after we get these all planted, we'll give them a good drink and get them back under the grow light, which you can see behind me. So I feel a lot more confident in these veggies than the cut flowers. The last few videos have been about cut flowers, and I feel like I'm just shooting in the dark trying to figure out what I'm doing, scrambling around. But when it comes to things like this, I'm still learning, but I feel like I have a little bit more of a handle on the vegetables and the produce. I'm gonna go ahead and skip on to some peppers. You guys probably don't want to sit here and watch me pot up all of these. I can do that off camera, but we'll show you some of the peppers and get those separated. So this pack here is more of the sweet peppers, and a lot of them are 1-to-1, but there's some packs that have 2 per cell, and I want to go, or more. Like this one here I'm looking at has 3. I'm going to go ahead and separate these 3. These are banana peppers. I'm going to get some pots ready. Alright, let's see if we can get these out. You want to be fragile with these. These little seedlings are pretty tender, but they're also tougher than you think. So I'm just going to kind of shake away the soil gently so that I can find the roots and I'm not pulling roots apart, breaking roots. Alright, so just kind of shake, wiggle, and they just come loose. Try not to rip the roots apart. So now we have 3 banana peppers. Put that one in there. Oh, make it straight. Put the labels in. Banana peppers. All these peppers look the same, so it's important that you keep them labeled as you separate them. Get some more. Now I'm gonna probably have to go outside and get more dirt. My dirt is outside, and I have a feeling my potting soil is going to be frozen. I should have brought it in. We had snow last, oh I better label. We had snow last week, but this week we're supposed to get up into the 60s, so it's kind of back and forth, back and forth. But it really makes me want spring. There's a lot of birds chirping, and you're seeing more birds out and about, and it's just like spring is right around the corner. I'm so stoked for spring. And I can't wait for us to start planting outdoors and harvesting, and for the farmers markets. Those are so much fun, and I'm really excited for this year and all the new stuff, and the plant sale. I'm super stoked about that. Got so much work to do though, man. I feel really behind. We've had a ton of stuff going on, and it's just coming faster and faster. So much to do. So this is basically what I'm going to be doing today, just splitting these up. Matt back there, those seeds behind me, those are Matt's hot peppers. You'll have to go out back and check out that video. But his peppers, I don't know if you can tell, but they are loaded. Each cell has like 4 or 5 plants in it. So that's going to be a big job to get that separated. Definitely, if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. He basically planted all of the hot pepper seeds that I had left. So check that out if you haven't yet. But that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to be going through, splitting these up, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Look at that. I couldn't have planned it any better. A perfect full tray of luffa starts. Just enough to fill it up. It's the next day, and I've gotten all the pepper plants, sweet pepper plants, put into their own pots. I haven't done the hot peppers. Matt said he wanted to do those, so maybe he'll do those soon and I can show you. But basically we almost have a shelf full of plants now. It really starts taking up more room as they get bigger and spread out. So here's a look at it. Got all of those on the top shelf. This is all the luffa. And here's some peppers. They're all losing their, or about to lose their little starter leaves. Got some really strong ones looking good. More pepper plants. And then down here are my seed experiments. And here's the pepper plants that Matt still needs to do. And our shelf, we've got one shelf on the bottom and one more spot on top, is almost full. So it's gonna be time to start putting up more shelves, more lights, getting our greenhouse up. Lots to do, lots of fun videos to come. But until next time, keep growing through the struggles and successes, the memories and messes, and let's grow something beautiful together. Bye guys!